Predicting what will happen in All of Us Are Dead Season the 2nd of May be difficult considering the show is no longer just adapting a webtoon, but I'm confident that the zombie K-drama's second season will mirror a different Netflix Korean show about monsters. Whereas All of Us Are Dead's first season covered the initial hours of the zombie outbreak, All of Us Are Dead Season 2 is expected to be more of a post-apocalyptic story set in whatever is left from Hyacinth. Although our characters are currently safe, things will likely escalate quickly. All of Us Are Dead chose to end its first season on a cliffhanger, which indicated that a second season was being considered. Shortly after the zombie K-drama became a global success on Netflix, the streamer announced that All of Us Are Dead Season 2 was in development. Unfortunately, 3 years after Season 1 came out, we still don't have a release date for Season 2. Regardless, given the structure of Season 1 and where the story is going next, I firmly believe All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will be quite similar to Sweet Home 2. All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will likely be similar to Sweet Home Season 2. All of Us Are Dead will have to introduce new characters and conflicts. All of Us Are Dead's Nam Onjo and Sweet Home's Cha Hyunsu custom image by Yeida Chacon. There are plenty of similarities between All of Us Are Dead and Sweet Home, both of which are hugely successful Netflix K-dramas based on webtoons. One of those similarities is how the first seasons of both Sweet Home and All of Us Are Dead covered the entirety of their respective source materials. In other words, just like All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will have to be an original story, Sweet Home Season 2 also had to extend its plot beyond the webtoon. This is why Sweet Home 2 felt like a different show. Not only did Sweet Home Season 2 introduce original characters and storylines that were not in the webtoon, but it also chose to sideline most of the main cast. The star of the show, Song Kang, took a backseat, with Cha Hyunsu disappearing at the end of Episode 3 and only rejoining the story in Episode 7. Sweet Home Season 2 expanded the scope of the show and explored different corners of that post-apocalyptic world, which I believe will happen in All of Us Are Dead Season 2 as well. Chong-san's role in Season 2 could be similar to Hyunsu's in Sweet Home. Chong-san could be on a solo journey in All of Us Are Dead Season 2. Another potential similarity between the second seasons of All of Us Are Dead and Sweet Home is the role of Chong-san compared to that of Hyunsu. Now a special infectee whose powers made him dangerous, Hyunsu chose to stay away from his friends during most of Season 2. Instead, Song Kang's character acted as a guardian angel watching Eunju and the others from afar. It was only when Yi Kyung's daughter started to become a problem that Hyunsu revealed himself and rejoined the main story. This could be what happens to Chong-san, assuming he is alive. If Chong-san is alive, there is no doubt that he is a Hambi now. Chong-san was bitten in the arm by Gwynarm, which, according to All of Us Are Dead's Hambi rules, should make Chong-san an asymptomatic zombie. This is what happened to Namra after she was bitten by Gwynarm. After all, Chong-san may have chosen not to reunite with friends after becoming a Hambi, which would explain why he hasn't shown up even after the 4-month time jump that happened in the finale. However, he could still be watching and protecting them from afar. All of Us Are Dead Season 2 might be as controversial as Sweet Home Season 2. All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will likely feel different from Season 1. A custom image featuring Onjo from All of Us Are Dead and Hyunsu from Sweet Home. The incredibly long wait for All of Us Are Dead Season 2 means that the show will have to meet some very high expectations. With the second season of the horror K-drama potentially arriving 4 years after the first one, All of Us Are Dead 2 will have to deliver a consistent, exciting story that recaptures what made Season 1 so good while elevating the show. This is a very difficult mission, even more so now that there isn't a webtoon for the K-drama to follow. All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will have to be different, and that is always dangerous. Between Namra living with other Hambis and the ambiguous status of Chong-san, there is no way All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will be just like the first season. That is not to mention the destruction of the city and the fact that the military will likely have a bigger role in the story. All of this mirrors what happened to Sweet Home, whose second season was very controversial. Hopefully, All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will be a better sequel.